Welcome back to Sadermedia Pick'em. Welcome our guests back here again. Thank you guys for showing up this week. Glad to have you.
Yes, sir.
As always, let's start with last week's games. Big surprises, guys? Judge?
Houston was a surprise for me.
Yeah, for
I thought
sure.
they were going to lose for sure, but, they pulled it out. Mm-hmm. Also, Duke kind of surprised me that they, stuck in it for so long, But
they were winning at halftime, I believe, right?
Miami was too good, though, to be beaten right now.
Yeah. Coach Honick, any that stuck out to you?
No, Houston game, obviously, and that Texas Tech, I should have picked them. I didn't.
Coach Brandenburg?
Yeah, I agree with these guys. Houston and Texas Tech, don't bet against the Texas teams is the moral there, I guess. Those are surprises, certainly.
Yeah. Moving on, our records. Oh, sorry. This
More
is
games.
more games. Yep, we had.
Yeah,
quite a few
Texas A&M, take that L, like I said. Called that one.
Yeah.
That was a good game. SMU Pittsburgh, that was an entertaining game as well.
Yeah. All right. Now let's move on to our records. Not too good of a week last week. Judge with the best record, surprisingly.
Yep.
No offense, Judge. Me and Coach Brandenburg going 8-4. Judge 9-3. Coach Honick 7-5.
Yay.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
There's a bit of a gap forming here between Mr. Brandenburg and Coach Honick. What's going on there, Coach Honick?
I wasn't here last week. I did a great job.
I mean,
Laredo
it was still your picks. I mean, all right.
It was a humbling weekend.
It was for sure.
The evening games, I don't know what was going on there. I was 7-0 going into the evening games, and everything fell apart.
That's what killed me. All right, moving off to the playoff picture. The playoff picture has finally come out. Coach Brandenburg, I'm going to hand this off to you.
Yeah, this is interesting. It's unprecedented. It's the first time that we moved to this bracket, the NCAA. I think the first four are really kind of solid. BYU might be a little questionable as far as who they've played up to this point. But the real focus, it kind of reminds me of the NCAA basketball tournament, the play-in games. I think the bottom four of the 12 is, that's where the interesting games are this week, as they vie to fill that last spot. That those that are outside the bubble, the armies of the world, are really playing for some, important stakes this weekend. So that's going to be fun to watch. Kind of keeps the interest level at a lot more games, so it's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely like the 12-team playoff a lot better, so that'll be exciting. Moving on to teams in the hunt. These are some teams that are on the edge. Group of 5 in the hunt. Teams on the edge of making the playoffs, maybe not. So they have some of the most important games this week, and they'll really start deciding the playoff picture more and more.
That's kind of like a David and Goliath kind of opportunity for the guy to make an impact.
So these are who they play, and we'll get into these deeper when we make our picks, but Army, Louisiana, Notre Dame, Boise State, Washington State got to win to move up and possibly make the playoffs. Moving on, we have ACC in the hunt. So these are the top-ranked teams in the ACC right now, and their records on the right.
Very competitive conference.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Miami and SMU are
Lots
both
of
good teams.
Lots of top teams there. We can see their games here. Yep. So we'll be picking these games later on. Miami, Clemson, and Pitt. Good teams. Got to win this week. So.
I tell you, Georgia Tech, that could be an upset.
For sure. Moving on, we have the Big Ten. Also some pretty strong teams here. So they're in the hunt. Also have to win. And then
I cannot get used to Oregon being in that group.
I know. And then moving on to their games, who they play. Friday game, and then the rest are Saturday. Lots of good teams, lots of good games, I think, actually. It might be closer than people expect, except Purdue, Ohio State. But anyways, moving on to the next conference. Man, Syracuse started strong. This disappointed me after the first few weeks. Big 12. Another lower top 25 teams, but definitely might have a shot to make the playoffs if cards fall in their favor. So
That Tech and Colorado game is going to be entertaining this week.
for sure.
Well, if there's going to be much defense played.
Yep.
And then we can see the games here. So also some actually really close games here, I think.
Yeah.
Exciting games. Moving
Rock, Jayhawk.
on. Moving on to the next conference. SEC, just powerhouse, you know.
Ooh,
Lots of real good teams
Those are all
here.
good teams, yeah.
This will be a dogfight
that's a gauntlet right there.
for sure. And then
Vanderbilt.
we can see their games here. Once again, lots of good games. Georgia Ole Miss, Florida, Texas might be decent. Vanderbilt, South Carolina, all these.
Yeah, those
Alabama, LSU, obviously.
Alabama, LSU.
Game of the week for sure.
Those are coin flip games.
Yeah. And then moving on to our picks. So let's get our picks started.
Sounds good.
Well, I'm going to do something interesting this week. The student body has been getting me hyped up, and, they've been telling me, oh, you should have picked this, you should have picked that. So I'm going to let them pick this week. So I'll see y'all boys later, and I'll catch y'all.
Okay.
Have fun.
Man of the people.
Left me hanging.
All
Good luck.
right. So we'll see him later. First game of the week. Let me flip my paper here, get my picks. Army at North Texas. Army ranked 15th. Coach Brandenburg, what do you think?
Yeah, Army, number 18. This comes down to Bryson Daly. Is he going to play or not? It sounds like he's going to play. They're a very talented quarterback, Heisman Trophy candidate. I'm going with Army. Black Knights.
Coach Honick?
Oh, you have to go with Army until you can't. Army.
Absolutely. I'm going Army as well. Best rushing attack in the game. Their defense is also, I think, pretty underrated. They've only given up 90 points this year. North Texas has given up almost 300. So I think Army's going to win, and they're going to beat North Texas. Moving on, I guess Judge is getting the people's pick or whatever, so we'll see what he thinks.
We're
He is
here
a man of
with
the
Kate
people.
Chappell. Who do you think is going to win, North Texas or Army?
Army.
All right, moving on to the next game. Arkansas at Louisiana. Two unranked teams, but Louisiana does have a chance of making the top 25 if they win. So, Coach Honick, who do you have?
Raging Cajuns. Like them.
Coach Brandenburg?
Gotta go with the Crawfish. Raging Cajuns. Les bonbons roulés.
I'm going to have to agree with them, Louisiana. So, 3 for Louisiana. Let's see what Judge thinks. Judge, take it away.
We're here with Joseph Benasic. Who do you think is going to win, Arkansas State or the Raging Cajuns, Louisiana?
Raging Cajuns.
All right.
Nice pick by Judge. Looks like we're all picking Louisiana. Moving on, Florida State at number 10, Notre Dame. Notre Dame absolutely has to win this game if they want to stay in the playoffs. 100%. I think they're going to be fighting hard. Coach Brandenburg, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree. This is a must-win for Notre Dame if they have any aspirations of making it into the final 12 there. I got the Fighting Irish. I think they're gonna have a I got the Fighting Irish in this one.
Yep. Coach Honick?
No, Notre Dame all the way. I don't think it'll be close.
Yeah, Florida State's been having a terrible year. Lot worse than people expected. So I'm gonna have to go with Notre Dame. It's a must-win. Judge, what do you think, man?
Today we're here with Gabby Harris. Who do you think is going to win the Florida State and Notre Dame game?
Notre Dame.
Judge also going Notre Dame. Man, all for Notre Dame again. Nevada at number 12, Boise State. Coach Honick, what do you think?
Again, my boys at Boise State. Like them at running back. Not a pick for me. Boise State.
Yep. Coach Brandenburg?
Yeah, I agree with Coach Honick. This is one of those bubble games. Boise State want to sneak in there. They're ranked number 12 right now, 7-1. Ashton Genty going to romp. I got the Broncos.
Yeah, absolutely. Ashton Genty. I saw Heisman, the predictions, right? And he was, I think, 3rd on the list. I think he should be a lot higher personally. He's really been carrying this Boise State offense, and I think he's the main reason they're in it right now.
Yeah, he's got to stay healthy.
Yeah, for sure. And then we saw it last week. Team ran commit against Boise State. They just threw the ball 300 passing yards plus in that game. So they've proven that when teams run commit, they can still pass the ball. I'm going to take Boise State winning this one. And now we're going to send it off to Judge, see what he thinks.
All right, today we're here with
Nate Walker,
All right, who do you think is going to win the Nevada and Boise State game?
Boise State, because Austin Genting is that guy.
Yep. All right, thanks.
And it looks like the people's pick is Boise State.
Another clean sweep.
Another clean sweep. Moving on, Utah State at number 20, Washington State. Coach Honick, take it away.
You know, that was a little bit tougher one for me, but I did finally come down to Washington State at home. I think it'll be a good game, though.
Yeah, Coach Brandenburg?
Yeah, I'm going Cougars as well. Last week, close game. Pac-12 is really Pac-2 now, but they barely beat San Diego State, which is a good team. I got the Cougars in this one.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go Washington State. I don't think they have a chance to make the playoffs, but I mean, something weird could happen for sure. I mean, you never know, but I think they're going to be fighting hard. I think they're going to win. Judge, what do the people say?
All right, today we're here with one of the most intelligent students at Concordia Lutheran High School. Who do you think is going to win the Utah State-Washington State game?
I'm going to go with Washington.
All right.
Next up, number 4 Miami, potential Heisman winner Cam Ward at Georgia Tech. Coach Brandenburg.
Yeah, Cam Ward, man, he's just a load to stop. I got the Hurricanes in this one. Big.
Coach Honick.
I went to basketball camp when I was a kid at Georgia Tech, and they were rambling right from Georgia Tech, but they're not going to win. Miami.
Judge, what do you say? What do the people say?
So today I'm here with,
Hi, I'm Tilly.
and how do you feel today?
I feel good. How do you feel today?
I feel pretty good as well. I'm wondering how you feel about the Miami-Georgia Tech game this week.
Oh, Miami all the way.
All right, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Looks like they're going Miami as well. I'm going to have to take Miami, man. Cam Ward, almost 30 touchdowns this season. Is unstoppable. Moving on, number 19, Clemson at Virginia Tech. Let's see if Judge has found another person to make the pick. Judge, take it away.
We're here with,
Miss Culver?
and who do you think is going to win the Virginia Tech-Clemson game?
Clemson.
All right, thank you.
Looks like they're taking Clemson. Coach Brandenburg, what do you think?
Yeah, I took Clemson last week. I was disappointed they lost a big one to Louisville at home. That was kind of an upset. Interesting side note, Dabo Sweeney, one of my favorite coaches, he tried to vote last week and they wouldn't let him vote because he was registered as William Sweeney and so was his son. And his son voted already and they disqualified him. So that's kind of an interesting sidebar. I'm going to stick with Clemson though. I like Dabo. So I got Clemson. This is a tough game though. Virginia Tech definitely has a chance, for sure, especially since they're playing at home. But I'm going to go with my Clemson Tigers.
Coach Honick?
Yeah, this is going to be those games where I catch Brandenburg on because I'm going home team Virginia Tech.
Man, Virginia
Good
Tech
pick.
upset.
Good pick.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a game to pick an upset, I think this is the one, and I'm going to have to go Virginia Tech as well. I think it comes down to who can have the better defense, and I think it's going to be a really, really close game. Moving on, next we got Virginia at number 23, Pitt. Coach Brandenburg, who do you have?
I got Pitt. Rebounding after a tough loss last week to SMU, so they're playing at home. I got the Panthers.
Let's see if Judge has another person to make the pick. Judge, take it away.
Boston T. Good old Boston Terrier. Long time no see. We're actually together election night early this morning. All right, we're going to ask you how you feel about the Virginia-Pittsburgh game. Who do you think's going to win that one?
Well, let me see the paper you got going on there.
All right, yeah. Virginia or Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh's record's been looking good. Virginia's kind of having a bad year,
Yeah.
So I could see Pitt pulling it out for sure.
Thanks.
Looks like they're going with Pitt as well. Coach Honick, you going to take Pitt or you going to switch it up and take Virginia?
No, I'm going upset on the road, Virginia.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, big upset. I want to pick the upset as well. I want to pick Virginia, but I don't see it happening. I don't like Pitt, but I'm going to have to pick Pitt so my record doesn't drop. Sorry, Coach Honick.
It's okay.
Moving on, Iowa at UCLA. Coach Honick, why don't you take this one?
Well, again, it is what it is. I lived in Indiana for a little while, Minnesota. I'm kind of keen to that part of the world, so I'm going to go Iowa.
Coach Brandenburg.
Hawkeyes destroyed Wisconsin last week, 42-10. I got the Hawkeyes.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go Iowa as well. I think it's going to be a close game, though. I really do. I think it's going to be a good game. And let's see if the people have the same pick. Judge?
So today I'm here with,
Maddie Beckman.
who do you think is going to win the Iowa-Kansas game this week?
I think Iowa for sure.
Why?
Because I just really like the game, and I think that they have good players on their team.
All right, thank you.
Looks like they picked Iowa as well. Moving on to the next game, Purdue at number 3. Number 3, Ohio State. Coach Brandenburg. what do you
Ohio
got?
State coming off a big win over Penn State last week.
Absolutely.
Hopefully it's not a letdown here. They're at home. Ryan Day, the head coach, they got Chip Kelly as offensive coordinator. They finally put it together. I think they're going to continue to roll. I got the Buckeyes.
Yeah. Coach Honick?
Well, you got 1-7 against 7-1. I like to gamble, not that much. I'm going to go with Ohio State.
Come on, roll the dice.
Yeah. Going back to the Ohio State-Penn State game last week, Judge switched his pick. I don't know if that's allowed or what we're doing, so I don't know if that pick should really count.
Agreed.
Maybe we change the record. Maybe he gets a loss. I don't know. We'll have to talk to the officials about that one. But Judge, take it away. What do the people have this week? Do they have Ohio State?
All right, today we are here with
Mrs. Vogel.
and
Ava.
Hancock. And we're going to ask y'all how y'all feel about some football games this week.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ms. Vogel, I'm going to go ahead and ask you about the Purdue-Ohio State game. How do you feel? Who's going to win that?
Hang on, guys. Just hang on a second. Okay, let me get my bifocals out. Okay, so
Right here.
Ohio, yes.
And Purdue.
Okay, I'm gonna go
One is 1-7. The other is
7-1. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely go with Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
All right. And Ava, over to you. We're going to go ahead and ask you about the Michigan and Indiana game.
Okay, well, obviously, again, one is 5-4 and one's 9-0, so I'm gonna have to go with Indiana.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for y'all's time today.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Looks like we got 2 picks down there. But first, let's start with the Ohio State game. They took Ohio State. I'm going to agree Ohio State in a blowout, man. Blowout. Moving on, Michigan at number 8, Indiana. We have the people's picks already, so Coach Brandenburg, what do you have?
Indiana rolls. Hoosiers all the way. Continue there. They're going to go 10-0.
Yeah?
I got Indiana in this one,
Wow.
especially at home.
Coach Honick?
I think Michigan calls a late timeout and blows it. Indiana all the way.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree Indiana. Good offense, good defense. I think Indiana's going to win it. Moving on to our next game, Maryland at number 1, Oregon. I'll start this one off. I'm taking Oregon. I think everyone's taking Oregon. I don't know. I think Oregon's defense is what wins them the game this week. So, yeah, Coach Brandenburg?
And Maryland's got to travel a long way for this one, all the way across the left coast there. I got Oregon Ducks again, rolling.
Mm-hmm. Coach Honick?
Oregon.
Yep. Judge, what do the people say?
Today, we're here with,
Culper Venture.
and I'm going to ask you about the Maryland-Oregon game. Who do you think is going to win?
I think it's going to be a good game, but I think in all, Oregon's just a better group, and they'll pull out the dub.
Agreed. All right, thank you for your time.
Clean sweep for Oregon. Couldn't have called it. Wow. Moving on, Washington at Penn State. Penn State's number 6, Coach Honick. What do you see?
Yeah, I'm going to go here with number 6 Penn State. I like them.
Absolutely. Coach Brandenburg.
This has to be a bounce-back game for Penn State, especially their coach, James Franklin. I think they have to make a statement. I don't know if they deserve that number 6 ranking, honestly, but they have to win big. I got the Nittany Lions.
Yeah, I got Penn State. They're going to be fighting hard. I mean, if they lose this game, I don't think they make the playoffs. So,
It'd be hard.
yeah. Judge, what do the people say?
Today, we're here with,
Cooper Lee.
and I'm going to ask you how you feel about the Washington-Penn State game.
Penn State.
All right, thank you.
Looks like they picked Penn State. No surprise there. Next up, number 17, Iowa State at Kansas. Judge, why don't you start this one off?
Today, I'm here with,
Luke Bowen.
I hear you're a phenom in the AV and production skills.
No.
Okay. I'm going to ask you about the Iowa State-Kansas game. Who do you think is going to take that one?
Iowa State, definitely.
All right. Thank you.
Looks like they picked Iowa State. Coach Honick, you agree with that or what?
Nope. I'm going to go a little bit upset here, although I don't think it's that big upset. I'm going to go Kansas Jayhawks.
Wow. Coach Brandenburg.
That's a good pick, actually. It's tough to go up to Kansas this late in the season, and you never know with the weather up there. But I think I'm gonna go with Iowa State to bounce back from a really kind of devastating loss last week. They lost their undefeated season. Hopefully they bounce back big. I got Iowa State.
Kansas is a lot better in basketball too.
See, we're going off the basketball records again, huh? All right. Well, I think it's gonna be a close game, actually. I know Iowa's not favored by that much. They're going away to Kansas. I think Kansas takes this one here. A little bit of an upset. I think Kansas takes it. 17. Iowa State at 17 kind of drops down a little bit, maybe out of the top 25 after that loss. Yeah, moving on. Number 21, Colorado at Texas Tech. Really, really good game, I think, here. Coach Honick, what do you think?
That was a tough one. But Texas Tech has made me a believer. So every time I don't and do, I mess up. So I'm going do, and I'm going Texas Tech, and I do expect to be a very good game.
Judge, what do the people say?
Today I'm here with
Joe Nabu.
and I'm going to ask you, what do you think about the Colorado-Texas Tech game?
I have no idea.
But who do you think would win?
Texas Tech, actually.
One more time?
Texas Tech, for sure.
Texas Tech? All right. Thank you.
Looks like the people also took Texas Tech. So, I mean, Colorado is not getting any love here. And I'm going to have to agree. I don't think Colorado can win it. I think Texas Tech's going to win it. Sorry, Colorado. Coach Brandenburg, you going with the upset here? Or?
Yeah, this is a tough game. This is one of those coin flip games. Texas Tech has been an enigma for me all year long. I can't figure them out. Just when I want to jump on that bandwagon, they let me down. Last week they had a big win. This is going to be an entertaining game, as we've already said, but not a whole lot of defense played, I don't think. I'm going Buffaloes. Too many playmakers.
Wow.
On the offensive side of the ball.
Really?
So I think it's going to be Buffaloes.
Switching up.
Close game.
Thinking you're special, huh? Well, next up we have number 9 BYU at Utah. This is a little bit of a rivalry game. So, Coach Brandenburg,
yeah, definitely a rivalry game. I'm going BYU. That's going to be another really, really good game. It'll come down to the wire more than likely, but I'm going BYU.
Yeah. Coach Honick?
Well, one of my freshman basketball players, Robbie Chappell, was not real happy when I picked against BYU in the year, and it hurt me, so I'm going to go BYU.
Oh, man. The kids are getting to you. Yeah, I think this rivalry game at Utah, but I think BYU is going to win it. Judge, what do the people say? Take it away.
We're going to ask you about a college football game between BYU and Utah. Who do you think will take that one?
BYU, definitely.
All right, thanks for your opinion. Thanks for your time.
Looks like they're taking BYU. Clean sweep again. Moving on. Florida at number 5, Texas. I'll take this one. I've been picking against Texas a lot, and I want to do it again here, but I can't. I don't think Florida's going to do it. I'm going to take Texas in a blowout, honestly. Coach Brandenburg, what do you think?
Yeah, Florida's struggling. As much as I'd like to pick Florida, I got to go with the Longhorns. And the 40 acres there. They're playing at home. I think, didn't they have a bye week last week? So they've had an extra week to prepare. So it's tough to pick against Longhorns in this game. I got the Longhorns.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Judge found another person to interview. So, Judge, take it away. What do they say?
All right, we're here with
Luke Douglas.
And who do you think is going to win, Florida or Texas?
I would pick Florida because I hate Texas, but it is at UT this weekend, and I'm going to have to go with the Longhorns.
Here we go.
Looks like the people took Texas. Coach Honick, you agree with the Texas picks, or are you switching it up?
It's one of those I'm going to get everybody on. No, just kidding, Texas.
Oh, man. I really thought he was going to switch it up there. Yeah, for sure. Next up, big game. Very good game, I think. Number 2, Georgia at number 16, Ole Miss. Coach Honick, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm hoping that I do catch you guys on this one because I am going with Ole Miss. And I just think it's got a chance.
Yeah. Coach Brandenburg, you agree with that or what?
Yeah, I totally agree with that. But there's two things. Number one, Ole Miss has a great defense, but they've got some injuries this week. Their quarterback is outstanding. It's hard to pick against them, but I'm going Bulldogs. I'm going Georgia.
Yeah. Interesting pick.
It's a tough pick.
Yeah, we got a split here. So, Judge, what do the people say? Break the tie a little.
Today we're here with
Mr. Bogus.
And I'm going to ask you about the Georgia-Ole Miss game. Who do you think is going to take that one?
I think I got my money on Georgia for this one.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Looks like the people are going Georgia. And I'm going to have to even it back out. I'm going to say Ole Miss. I think it's going to be a really, really good game. Possibly game of the week. I don't know. But split down the middle, Ole Miss, Georgia, good game. Next up, South Carolina at number 24, Vanderbilt. I'll start this one off. Vanderbilt gets so much hate for no reason. They're not favored in this game. They've beaten very good teams, you know. We know this, and they're still not favored to win. So I'm taking Vanderbilt. Come on. Coach Brandenburg?
Yeah, I just want to make a correction on the injuries were on that Ole Miss game where the wide receivers, not on defense. Anyway, well, I cleared my name there. Yeah, this is a great game. South Carolina's just too physical for Vandy. I hate to pick against Vandy. Been a Cinderella season for them, but I'm going South Carolina. Their physicality too much for the Commodores.
Terrible pick. Sorry, terrible pick. Judge, what do the people say? Huh? Has Judge found someone? Maybe? No? Okay. Coach Honick?
Well, here's what I'm thinking, and that doesn't happen often. My son played college golf in South Carolina, and he's still there, works at Glassy, really nice golf course. A little jealous of him, but I will tell you that he would be upset with me. I should have picked him last week. South Carolina.
Good pick.
Oh, people going off emotions. Judge, are we going off emotions here, or are we going off of our intelligence? Take it away.
We're here with
Miss Riley.
And we're going to ask you how you feel about the South Carolina-Vanderbilt game.
I don't know. Both teams are really good. South Carolina just came off a really good win against Texas A&M. Who did Vanderbilt play last week?
I already forgot.
Okay. So I don't know. It's a 50-50 shot, but I would say maybe South Carolina with the momentum.
There we go.
This is what I'm talking about, man. No love for Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's winning. You guys are all getting at least one loss this week. I'm sorry.
Not a bad pick. Playing at home.
Moving on, Mississippi State at number 7, Tennessee. Coach Brandenburg.
I got Tennessee. I got Tennessee big in this one. Going balls.
Yeah. Coach Honick?
Yeah, I just quickly picked this one. Didn't do a lot of research. Tennessee.
Whoa. Wow. Interesting. I did a little bit of research here. No, I didn't. I'm picking Tennessee. Judge, what do the people say?
All right, today we're here with one of the most influential substitute step-ins at Pick'em history, Mr. Bestian. How do you feel about the Mississippi State and Tennessee game?
There's only one Tennessee, and that's Tennessee, baby.
Very true. Thank you for your time.
Looks like they're picking Tennessee. Moving on, last game. Game of the week. Number 11, Alabama at number 14, LSU. Coach Honick.
Tough one. I am, though, going to go with Alabama, which is favorite, I believe, on the road.
Let's look at that real quick.
I like it. Alabama it is.
Yeah. Coach Brandenburg, you agree with that pick? You're taking LSU.
I'd like to agree with that pick, and he's right. Alabama is favored on the road by 3, I think, maybe 3.5. This is a tough pick. This is a coin flip. And you know, try to do a little research on this. I'm just going Tigers at home, LSU. It's going to be a great game. I'm just going with the fact that the LSU's playing at home, got that rabid fan base behind them. So, yeah, go Tigers.
For sure, close game. We're split down the middle once again, so I'm going to have the people make the decision on who's winning. Judge, what do they say? Judge?
Ladies and gentlemen, today I am here with one of the most polarizing figures in Concordia history.
Cole Ward, Coleward.
Cole Ward, his name just reeks of aura. All right, today we're going to ask you about the Alabama-LSU game. Who do you think is going to take that one?
Alabama.
Alabama. Roll Tide, baby. Thanks for your time.
The people have spoken. They're picking Alabama. Personally, I don't know if I agree with that, though. I think LSU's winning. Sorry. Great matchup. Home field advantage, though, you know? It's hard to play at LSU, for sure.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
There is a mob out there of fans. It's a bunch of blonde girls. It's insane. I don't even know what's going on.
I noticed that's the majority of the ones you interviewed.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, can we All right, yeah. All right, security's got it. All right, sorry, guys. But, yeah, good picks or what?
Yeah, for sure. We just ended it off. We just saw the Bama pick you did.
Did a good job out there, it looks like.
Yeah. People love you, I see.
Try my best, man.
Yeah.
Try my best.
Yeah, we have some differences this week.
For sure. It's going to be a good week. Records next week will definitely look different. And this week is a long week, so it could make or break some percentages here.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you guys for coming back for another week of Sadermedia Pick'em. Thank you guys for tuning in. It was great having you.
Enjoyed it.
Job. Go Bulldogs.
Yep.
Go Syracuse.